Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Rossburg, Ohio's the place that Earl built. Eldora Speedway is our next stop for the Gutter Team Truck Series. Practice getting ready to wrap up. Bailey Carey sitting on top of the board, followed by Jackson Allen, Sean Bailey, Alex Little, Matt Sherry, your top five in practice. Sub 18-second laps, 18.8, 9.4 for Bailey Carey as practice winds down here from Eldora. This is the Racin Jason 100 from Eldora Speedway. Qualifying, getting ready to hit the Speedway. Already looking at the track surface and a little slick out there, so to speak. See that good cushion already forming up against that wall as we take out a first look at the Speedway. A lot of slick. And first truck out on the Speedway, the 42 of Christopher Gale. There is the Fort Worth screen printing Chevrolet Silverado of Bailey Carey out on the Speedway. He'll dive to the bottom section of the racetrack looking for some grip as he'll transition off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Trying to stay out of the slick all the way down to the bottom side of the racetrack as he exits turn number 4. Past the start finish line. 19.803. Brandon Klusterhuis chimes in with a 22.99. Let it hang out a little bit down the back straightaway. See 3 and 4 almost completely glazed over as his second lap. It'll be a little slower, a 27.03. Storm Patterson second quick with a 19.972. One of Man and Gregory out on the Speedway. Kelvin Mosier goes P3. Sean Bounty P5. 38 truck out on the Speedway. Roger the Bulldozer Debold. Its first lap of 20.473. Way up in the slick here and bouncing off the rev limiter. Like everybody so far trying to hit the bottom of the racetrack. The 6th truck, that'll be Kyle Weatherman. He works his way out of turn number 3 and 4 down on the bottom side. Trying to find as much moisture as he can and grip for that race truck as he'll loop it in turn number 1. He'll be quick enough for 4th place, a 19.981. The 91 of Jackson Allen out on the Speedway as well. Comes across the start finish line. He'll go to the top of the board. 19.713. 19.713 for Jackson Action Allen. Let's back it up and see his previous lap. Take a look at his fast lap here. All the way on the top side, banging at that cushion. All the way down the back straightaway. Dives it to the bottom in 3 and 4. Runs that exit. That was your 19.713. 19.713 for Action Jackson Allen. Few more. 66 of John Garrett out on the Speedway. Wrapping his lap up, the 25. Brandon Klusterhuis qualified 8th quick. Out there getting some extra laps in. As the 78 of Patrick Langley Travers, West South Carolina native, bring his whitetail sponsored Ford F-150 back out onto the Speedway. Working that bottom side, virtually the only place where you got any moisture is qualifying. It's down to 50 seconds left here. Patrick Langley across the start-finish line. 8th quick at a 22.34. 22.34 for Travelers Rest, South Carolina native Patrick Langley. He'll bounce it off outside retaining wall down the back straightaway. And 15 seconds left. Jackson Allen, Bailey Curry, Tressonant, Storm Patterson, Kyle Weatherman, your top 5. Wrap it up. See that F-150 facing the wrong direction. Once again, this is the Racin' Jason 100 from Eldora Speedway. Place that Earl built. Seen a few fans walking around with some Eldora toilet water. Taking in a mixed drink here at the famed Eldora Speedway. And just a quick heads up while the trucks are lining up. Track was reset back to 30%, so you'll see a lot less slick in it as we start. But at the end of this 100 laps, you'll probably see slick from top to bottom. Still a little cushion there on the top. We are set for 100 laps. Get the field lined up here. See 24 of the baddest trucks on the planet here getting set to tackle Eldora Speedway in the Iron Thunder Racing League, the Gutter Team Truck Series. Alan Curry on the front row to be Tressonant, Storm Patterson, row number 2. Row number 3 will find Storm Patterson is in row number 2. Row number 3 will be Kyle Weatherman and Kelvin Mosier. Row number 4 find Dave Matson, Patrick Langley. Row number 5, Sean Bounty, Brendan Klosterhuis. Row number 6, Roger Diebold, Matt Cherry. Row number 7, Adam Schroen and Christopher Gale. Row number 8, Manon Gregory. As the flames start flowing here on the front straightaway, the field is filing onto the speedway. Tuesday Night Thunder getting ready to roll here from Eldora. Fireworks off in the distance. Camera flashing as the field doubles up behind the iRacing.com pace truck. Curry and Allen set to do battle for 100 laps. Buckle up tight. It's going to be a wild ride here from Eldora. Race truck getting ready to peel off. We're going to set loose 24. The baddest trucks on the planet. Green flag waves. The Racin' Jason 100 is green from Eldora. Jackson Allen going to file down in there, turn number 1. He'll take the lead. He'll slide up to the top side of the racetrack. Here comes Bailey Curry. He'll work his way down on the bottom side. He'll dive all the way down to the bottom. Way down there. As Allen now, he'll work the high side. Back up to the top goes Bailey Curry. Follow in suit. Into P3 is the 63 of Storm Patterson. You see the battle for the lead right now. Nose to tail, Allen and Curry. They're already hammering the cushion. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway to the bottom goes the 05 of Bailey Curry. You see a slide job here. He'll slide up. Not quite enough momentum, and Allen will blow by on the outside. Cars all the way, trucks all over this racetrack from top to bottom. That's what makes Eldora so exciting. You can run the bottom of the racetrack, run the top side, the middle groove. Right now, 34 Sean Bounty in that 8th spot, work at the bottom side contact. The 09 of Dave Matson, 47 of Matt Cherry. Single truck spin will bring out the caution here on lap number 5. Contact between Matt Cherry and the 09 of Dave Matson. So after hot action in the first 6 laps, Jackson Allen, Bailey Curry, Storm Patterson, Treston Ott, Kyle Weatherman, your top 5. Patrick Langley sneaking into 6th. 7th will be Sean Bounty. Kelvin Mosier 8th. Matt Cherry 9th. And rounding out the top 10, Brandon Kloosterhuis. A lot of action all over the Speedway already. Leader going to choose the outside for this restart here. Action Jackson Allen going to the outside. One of the few times on dirt you will see a double file restart with the 2nd place guy being in the same lane as your leader. Of course, they run normal NASCAR restarts. Those that are familiar with dirt, I like to call it the Dixie double file restart, where the leader is out in front by himself. Getting ready to go back green. Allen will hammer down, bounce it up off of that cushion. Now Curry will dive all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. 15 of Treston Ott. Oh, big contact back there. One truck throwing sparks off. We got caution already. Trouble for the 6th truck of Kyle Weatherman turned in the wrong direction. I believe that is 78 of Patrick Langley as well. Heavy damage on that truck. Heavy right rear damage for the 78. Let's take a replay. Oh. Pick it up just a little bit. Looks like it was a 78 that bounced off the wall. Come down and made contact. Nowhere to go for Kyle Weatherman. And Langley going to get the worst end of that deal. Weatherman, a little bit of rear damage on that machine. Right side looking a little worse for wear as well. 33 Cully to pit road. 33 up. Take that back. Taco Tuesday for the Josh Kelly fan club. Starting to see some rubber wearing back on the top side. A little more black coming in on the top side of the Speedway. Where the abundance of the racing is taking place. Hammer down. Treston Ott able to jump back in there in the 2nd spot. Going to try to run down that 91 of Jackson Allen. The 05 of Bailey Curry. He'll squeeze in between Patterson and Ott. Everybody up top, up front. Now Curry will dive to the bottom. Slide job on the 15. And the 15 going to repay the flavor. He'll play the crossover move. He'll race him down into turn number 3 and 4. Curry looks back to the inside down the straightaway. They're side by side for second. As the caution flag coming back out again. 72 car truck involved. That is Chad Nelson. And again, the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. Looks like he's a little worse for wear. Contact between the 2 and the 6. Sent the 6 up into the wall, nowhere to go for the 72 or 78. Caution number 3 out on the speedway. Outside again for 91 of Allen. I'll put 15 of Tressenot to the inside. Row number 2, Curry to the inside, to the outside. Storm Patterson at Blue Death Machine. Right now, 21 trucks on the lead lap. Langley and Weatherman looks like their night is done. And they're rolling. 91 of Allen getting good restarts here as he relies on that cushion. 05 of Bailey Curry and the 15 of Tressenot right now is the space of the speedway. Looks like the 77. He's going to gather it back up. He'll wash up in front of John. 7 of Josh Ball facing the wrong direction. And the 16 loops it as well. Already getting ready to come back to 1 to go. Jackson Allen continuing to lead. He has led 21 laps so far, hammer down. Allen, as he'll get a good restart up top. Bailey Curry back to the bottom side of the speedway. Out of 63, they're 3 wide. Contact, all 3 stay straight. Bottom feeding goes at 05 of Bailey Curry. He'll jump all the way down to the bottom. Slide job on the 63. Contact 1563. Ought to go to the bottom. As Curry goes back P2, they're bouncing off the back stretch wall. Letting that right rear just hang out on that concrete here at Eldora Speedway. Bailey Curry now able to get some rhythm going on that top side, and just as he does, caution out of the speedway, the one of Maiden Gregory, slow on the back straightaway. Possibly involved in a 42. Looks like the 42 just got into the back end of Maiden Gregory. Chris Gale sends around the one truck. '91 with clean air and abiding a little help from the cushion here. We saw Bailey Curry able to get up top by himself, roll off some momentum, and start to run down that 91 machine. Clean air and that cushion right now the best friend for the 91 of Jackson Allen. He'll choose the outside once again. We are under our 5th caution of the night. See if that 05 Fort Worth screen printing machine flirts with the bottom side of the racetrack this time, or if he'll jump straight to the top. Right now he has somewhat of an advantage restarting where he is. He is actually in some moisture. Allen has to restart up in the slick stuff. Curry right to the top, down the back straightaway. He'll rim ride it right on the cushion out of turn number 4. Tressenot in that 15 going to bring up P30. Matt Cherry humming around back there in the 5th spot as you see him bounce it off the wall. Oh, Tressenot jumped the cushion along with Storm Patterson. Curry gonna dive bomb. He'll go to the bottom. See Jackson Allen now starting to change his line. Allen diving in the corners now. Not relying on that cushion all the way around this time. Curry has got her set on the cushion, and oh, he jumps the cushion on the exit. Oh, big contact somewhere. Stay green. They're rim riding at the top. Go 9 of Dave Matson bouncing it off the wall. Hard contact again for Matson. See trucks right now running all over the speedway. Top, middle, bottom. 63 of Storm Patterson letting it hang out. He has dropped back to the 5th spot. At Cherry trying to give a good run to the 15 of Tressenot. Those 3 trucks putting on a hell of a show. Contact to the 15 from the 47. Contact with the 63 of Patterson. Hard contact for the 15 of Ott. Ott going to get the worst end of that one. Check back in with our leaders. They're nose to tail out of turn number 2. Slide Job City, and it will stick. New leader out of turn number 4, Bailey Curry. Now the 91, he'll throw the slider. Contact, and the 91 goes around. The caution on the speedway. Allen threw the slider and wasn't quite clear. And around he goes. Caution number 6. Oh, luckily for the 91 of Allen, the caution coming out for the 15 of Trestonot. Just in the nick of time. Oh, Trestonot goes up and over. Take a look. 77 makes contact up and over. Goes the 15 of Ott. Saved by the yellow rag is the 91 of Jackson Allen. So a mistake by Allen, washed away by a yellow flag. Quick cautions here. We're working lap 40. 61 to go here. Allen back down on the hammer. Curry will go to the bottom. Middle goes to 91. Quite up on the top side. Now they'll rim ride. Coming from talks with an experienced racer, these trucks run a lot similar to a street stock. Old Bounty gets contact from the 47 of Cherry. He's going to save it. But not after losing some momentum. Allen jumps the cushion. And the caution back out on the speedway. This time not quite sure. It looks like Klosterhuis in the 25 made contact and got sent to the bottom side of the speedway, and caution was displayed for the 7th time with 56 laps remaining. Strutmasters.com ride of Josh Cully working in 11th spot right now. Anyone of Allen back to the top side. Starting to see more rubber laid down on the speedway. Coming now, a lot more from the top side is hammered down. Goes Allen, and right back to the top goes the 05 of Curry. 34 Sean Bounty. He'll work the bottom side of the racetrack. Up top is a 63 of Patterson. He bounces off of that outside wall. Trying to make a rebound from the incident earlier is the 47 of Cherry. Let's move back inside the top 5. Oh, way up the racetrack goes the 34. And from experience and practice, you got that truck in the black, it's about like driving on ice. Only thing to catch you is that little bit of a cushion up top, and it's very easy to jump over it, snag that wall. If you can get that right rear right against the cushion and roll on, probably the fastest way around the speedway right now. Bailey Curry, Jackson Allen still duking it out up here at the front of the field. Curry with a little slide as they both make contact. Hard contact. They'll both come out of this clean and green. Oh, 91 Jackson Allen, he goes to the bottom side of the racetrack and is around. This time not saved by the bell. Jackson was down there all by himself. Take a look. Contact out of turn number 4. They bounce off each other all the way down the front straightaway into turn number 1. They come loose. Allen goes to the bottom side and just loses the handle, makes contact with the inside wall. And that brings out our 8th caution of the night. Allen scored now in the 11th position. Bailey Curry, your new leader. It'll be interesting to see if the 91 can work his way back through the field. Still have 47 laps remaining. Just past halfway here. Once again, this is the Racin Jason 100 Eldora Speedway, Rossburg, Ohio. Appreciate Racing Jason for sponsoring tonight's truck action here with the Gutter Team Iron Thunder Racing League Truck Series. Ready to go back green. Green is out. Bailey Curry hammer down. Matt Cherry looking to take advantage of his track position. He'll battle for P2 with the 34 Sean Bounty. All the way to the bottom is Jackson Allen back there. Contact with Roger Diebold. He'll go to the bottom side of the racetrack trying to get back to the top. Now that battle on for second. They'll spread out in just a bit. Curry starting to walk away just a tad bit, and the 91 of Allen still charging back to the front. Around goes the 38. 25 as well. Jackson Allen back up to 8th so far. Contact with the 09 of Matson. will cause the 25 to spin in the front of the 38. That is caution number 9 on the Speedway. Bailey Curry, Matt Cherry, Sean Bounty, Storm Patterson, Josh Ball, your top 5. Kelvin Mosier, Josh Cully, Jackson Allen, Dave Max, Alex Little round out the top 10 with 40 remaining. Bailey Curry going to choose the top side once again. See all that rubber being laid down into turn 3 there. Still a little bit of moisture on the bottom side. Curry will hammer down up there on what's left of that moisture. Patterson will bounce it off the wall. Curry, Cherry, and Bounty. And the caution out just as quickly. May have happened right behind 63 of Patterson. Oh, it's like the 7 of Josh Ball going to get looped. 43 of Mosier goes around off the nose of the 91. Hard contact, 25, 38, 29, 7, and a T-bone into the door. Scattered, smothered, and covered in turn number 1. Allen back up to the 6th spot. Heavy front end damage from that last little incident. Curry, you're going to choose a top side. A look at the 63 machine. Whole rear end of that machine just demolished. Get set to go back green with your leader, the 05 of Bailey Curry. He's truck out of here, and Curry back to the hammer. Cherry gonna work the bottom in the middle groove. He'll try to slide up and catch that cushion. 63 of Patterson looking for somewhere to go behind him. As Bailey Curry grabs the cushion and rides out. Here comes the 91 of Allen. Contact with the 34. He'll make contact with the 33 of Cully. Trying to get her camera back around. Cully gonna keep it straight, but not after losing tremendous amount of positions. Curry still leading, 47 to Matt Cherry. P2, he'll get loose out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He'll jump the cushion, make contact with that outside wall. Into slick stuff is Patterson, not able to get back to the gas and make anything happen, but down to the bottom. Bottom feeding is that 91, trying to look at any way possible to get around 63 of Patterson, as the 05 of Bailey Curry starting to ride off in the sunset here with 30 laps to go. just about no grip. As you see the 47 and letting it all hang out. '63 will finally get by Matt Cherry. So will the 91 of Jackson Allen. As they both jump the cushion. We are down to 28 laps to go. These guys are just beating the hell out of these trucks. No other way to put it. Just no grip on the top side. Very little, and if you lose it, into the wall she goes. Try to make the impact as minimum as possible. Right now, the 91 of Jackson, I'm going to look for a slide job here. Didn't quite get it to stick like he wanted to. Going to repay the favor is Storm Patterson. He'll use the crossover move from Jackson Allen. And another slider coming from Allen in turn 1 and 2, but loose through the middle was the 63 of Patterson. Patterson had enough momentum to throw the slider back to him out of turn number 4. Not quite clear. Allen is there. They make contact. They both stay straight on the speedway. Now Allen back to P2 with 24 laps remaining. Oh, hard contact there. And the caution back out on the speedway. Caution number 11. Well, blown engine for the 25. Caution come out for the 43 machine. Oh, contact from the 16. .22 to go. And in the rearview mirror, somebody he definitely didn't want to see. Bailey Curry is the 91 of Jackson Allen. Does Allen have anything left in that beat up Chevrolet? Curry going to use the only advantage he has. Choose that top side. Meanwhile, Josh Kelly has come back, rebounded after that mishap, and sitting now in that 6th spot. Bringing out a turn 4 for Bailey Curry. And we're green. Slow restart there for the 91 of Allen. He's got him jumping up behind him, but he'll go to the bottom. He'll slide back up in front of the 47 of Cherry. Cherry all over the speedway up, hard contact. Allen will jump the cushion. And the 63 of Storm Patterson. Luck has finally run out. Oh, contact from the 47 and around he goes. Down the back straightaway. Well, caution tonight for 34 laps. You see the yellow flag from high atop the flag stand. $18 circuits remaining for Bailey Curry. Jackson Allen, Matt Cherry, Sean Bounty, Josh Cully back inside the top 5. Here we go, back to green. Out of turn number 4. Be 16 to go this time by. Can Curry hold off the 91 of Action Jackson Allen? Or can Sean Bounty spoil the show for all of them? Hammer down. Oh. Bounty going to bounce it off the front stretch wall. Going to leave the door open for the 91 of Allen. He'll jump and stay up top. Yellow flag coming back out. 42 of Gale involved again. .66 of John Garrett getting a little loose. Nowhere to go for the 42. Christopher Gale. Glad to have Gale back out here with us. Ellie up to P3 and that's strutmasters.com. Chevrolet Silverado. The restart here, we'll have 11 to go this time by. Fingers crossed for 11 green flag laps. Josh Cully with the cleanest truck inside the top 5. Can he make it happen? We'll find out in the next 11 laps. He'll follow the 91 of Allen to the bottom. As they bounce it off the outside wall, Cully going to stay on the bottom side. Out of the slick as much as he can. Around goes the 09. Around goes the 16. That is caution number 14. Inside of 10 to go, 8 to go at the moment. It is Bentley Curry, Jackson Allen, Josh Cully, Sean Bounty, Matt Cherry to top 5. Storm Patterson, Keegan Savillo, Josh Ball, Christopher Gale, Justin White, running out your top 10. 14 trucks on the lead lap. The Bulldozer getting the wave by. We'll go green out of turn number 4 one more time. 6 to go. This time by for Bailey Curry. Hammer down. Out of turn number 4, we're green. Allen to the bottom. Cully to the bottom. Oh, off on the wall goes the 34 of Sean Bounty. Here comes Storm Patterson back in the fold. Right on the back deck lid of that 33. Trying to make something happen on the bottom. It's Curry, Cully and Patterson. Not much going for him on the bottom side of the racetrack. Start to take on some rubber as well. Still not as slick as that top side. Cully all the way to the wall there. Contact 34.47 with 3 laps to go, and the caution is back out. Cully let it all hang out on the bottom side of that speedway. Just not enough momentum. Curry trying to go 3 in a row here. Curry won at Atlanta on the road course to get home from Nashville last Tuesday night. Trying to make it 3 in a row from Eldora. And we will have our one and only green-white checkered attempt. Right now, out of turn number 4 as they pass over the Love Tunnel on the back straightaway. Oh, trying to get a jump there is everybody behind. Curry going to dive it through the middle. Diving back up to the top, down the back straightaway. 91 of Allen going to go all the way to the bottom. Searching for anything. He'll pull the slider out of turn number 4. Crossover move for Bailey Curry. He'll have him at the line. Contact. 1 to go. Cars around on the back, on the front straightaway. We got the 1. Battle for the lead. 91 of Allen goes to the bottom. He'll slide up. Contact out of turn number 4. They beat bang. They're beating and banging out of turn number 4. They're both sideways. And I believe it's going to be Bailey Curry, Jackson Allen, and Josh Cully, your top 3. What a wild finish as those 2 drivers just beat the crap out of each other. Here's another look out of turn number 4. Start down the back straightaway here. 91 going for the slider. Curry going to try to chop him off. They both make contact. Banging out of turn number 4, side by side. And the 1, 2, and 3, that looks like the 33 of Cully finishes P3 backward. He just lost the handle out of turn number 4. So we'll work on getting these guys up in the booth as fireworks are going off in the background. Parking in victory lane is the 05 of Bailey Curry. Looking for Jackson Allen to, if I can put him in the booth. Start with the third place finisher of Josh Cully. Or Mr. Allen. Okay, let's bring him up. We're in the booth as well. Josh Cully, Jonathan Griff's up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, I tell you what. Did what you normally do, kind of start hanging around the back, cleanest car or truck inside that top 5 with 10 to go, and caution's breeding caution. This racetrack slick from just virtually top to bottom there at the end. Good thing it changed over after practice. Would have been really interesting to see how bad this track would have got with 100 laps with that much wear on it. But you're able to keep that truck fairly clean and make your way up through there, and even had a little setback and had to charge back to the front, and able to be there right when it counted and hold on to that P3 finish.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky tonight. The strategy was just survive and try to find grip. So I had a lot of success running the very bottom, trying to get the wet dirt. So yeah, it turned out to be a good night.
It seemed like, we saw you go to the bottom there at the end, just not enough grip down there for those guys. They were able to find just a little bit on that wall, and maybe maybe the wall is what was helping them up there up top. Seems like during the restart out of turn 4, there was a little bit of moisture left up there. By the end of the night, just not enough. Seemed like everybody was having trouble staying on that cushion at the top.
Yeah, I knew if I went up there, I'd get in the wall eventually, and after you do that enough times, the truck's not quite the same. So I kind of committed to the middle and the bottom, and ran the top when I had to, but I just wanted to kind of stay out of all the mayhem if I could, and somehow we got pretty lucky. We got into I don't know if I got into somebody or they got into me, but down the front straight and almost lost it, but held it together. And yeah, it was a good racing with those guys up front. You can really tell who knows what's going on when you come to a place like this.
Yeah, definitely a curveball for a lot of guys, and till Allen and Curry spent some time behind the wheel. But nonetheless, man, not looking too shabby yourself with Strut Masters on the side of that machine. Congratulations on a solid P3 finish.
I appreciate it. Just got to thank ITRL and you, of course, for broadcasting. Strut Masters, Wilson Farms. Looking forward to next week.
All right, have a good one. Good luck, bud.
All right, thanks.
All right, gonna come up now. The 91 of Jackson Allen. We can get that machine. As we take another look at the replay there. Allen up in here. Riley joining me in the booth now as the driver of the 91 machine. Jackson Allen, man, I tell you what, a rough night there. You set sail to begin with, and knew it was going to be full of cautions, as slick as this track gets. And you were able to hang out up front a little while, got saved by a caution, and then ultimately found yourself digging out of a hole there, come up through the field and had some trouble coming as well. Had a little bit of miscues you had to work through, but always cream rises to the top. You were able to get there and put on one hell of a show there at the end with Bailey.
Yeah, I think on the greener track there, I was a little bit quicker than him. And even in practice, once the track got kind of in that middle stage, he was quicker than me. And then once we were blown off, I think we were pretty even there, and that was kind of evident at the end. He just, he got a good run to the inside of me there. Once the track gets blowed off, it's really hard to pass. So you got to do what you got to do. I'm not mad at him or anything about that. We got back in the field there, quickly made our way back to the front. I thought the inside was going to work a little bit better than it did, and ended up having to just muscle through on the outside, and got up there, I think about fifth or so, and really kind of stalled out. That's where the cream was. So those guys are all good at what they do, and that's why they're always top contenders in this league. Man, yeah, inches. I think if we wouldn't have got pitched sideways there coming out of the corner, I might have had the nose on him. But since it was kind of spinning towards the inside, both of us were, he was able to go across the line first. Otherwise, I think I might have kind of stole one there on the last lap.
Yeah, definitely, man. I tell you what, no better way to end it. You know, we hated to see you have to work your way through there, but we were able to get the finish we wanted. Two of the guys who were best all night. You know, what better way to end it than you two shooting it out for the win. I kept watching Cully back there behind you. He was working the bottom and looked like, from the view up here, there was a little bit more moisture down there, but maybe just couldn't quite get the momentum rolling. I have a lot of experience with the dirt cars here, and it seems, if you got enough moisture at the bottom, you can keep up with the guys on the top. But such a heavy race truck that you bring here, it looks like, you're able to get up top and have a lot more momentum, even bouncing off that wall. It doesn't seem to slow you down as much.
Yeah, and that's just kind of one of the big differences between the real life trucks and then what the current model that iRacing has is these ones on iRacing, the trucks are just hung out there a little bit too much, which it makes the top really fast. The top is way faster than it is in real life, but it completely takes away the inside. You could get down there and make up a few positions when you're back in the pack and everybody's kind of just getting jammed up on the outside. If you're down low, you can get clear and get the drive off. But you give up so much time entering and on the middle portion of the corner that is just it eventually stalls out down there. You can't get the momentum running. Versus the outside, you get out there, you start getting a little tail tap on the wall, and you can really get the momentum going.
That's definitely. Well, we appreciate you taking your time out and racing with us and putting on a hell of a show for these fans that tune in. And guys that are down there in Daytona, I know they're just stuck down there waiting and having such a boring time, and that nice weather. They're able to sit back tonight and watch a little bit of Iron Thunder Racing League action. Congratulations on, just putting on a hell of a show and coming up just a little bit short. Look forward to having you back with us.
Absolutely. I want to give a quick shout out to my Elite Motorsports guys. We was able to win the 24 Hours of Daytona race that happened over the weekend. We're still living on the high of that, so anything this week can only get better, really.
All righty, man. Congratulations on that, and we'll look forward to having you back in the booth soon. All righty, let's go now to your winner, the 05 of Bailey Curry. try to get that shot from Eldora's victory lane. Joining me up in the booth now, the driver of the Fort Worth screen printing Chevrolet Silverado. Man, y'all put on one hell of a show there at the end, but put on a good show all night long. You're able to pretty much battle with Jackson Allen early on and find yourself get around him. Caution, put him back in front of you. You tussled a little more, and he had another mishap there, and you were able to kind of just skirt around here, work your way around the field, and until it was time for him to show back up, and y'all put on a hell of a show for that green-white checker.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. I knew racing with Jackson, that was going to be a lot of fun there. I knew when he got out front, it was going to be tough, especially when the track was as fresh as it was in the beginning. There really wasn't anything I could do. And I got a little bit behind the A-ball, got behind Treston and Storm and some other guys. Was able to get myself back to second, and then I needed a long green run because obviously, the top. When you can control the restart like that, you can control so much, and you got to get your momentum going around here. And yeah, we were eventually able to get him. I got him once. Caution came out when he was sliding me, so he got the lead back. And then we got connected there on the front straightaway, but luckily I was able to come away with the lead on that. I knew he'd be back from there. I feel like me and him were pretty darn good over the rest of the guys. And I knew he'd be back, and I knew the restart was crucial, and I ended up screwing it up. I was going to try to go at the same place I had gone like 3 restarts before, but he kind of caught on to what I was doing. So I waited a little bit. He got a little better restart. I tried to block his slider. I did, but I didn't get to the cushion the way I needed to, and then I missed the block on the next one, man. And yeah, the rest was history. We just kept throwing haymakers till the end there.
Yeah, that last haymaker looks like you seen it coming. Out of turn 4, you kind of instead of staying up top, kind of change your lane a little bit to go on the defensive. Something I'm not used to seeing in dirt track racing, but definitely worked out to your advantage. You never know if you were able to stay up top and he throws that slider, he could make it stick, or both of you go into the outside wall. You change your path of direction just a little bit and was able to hook it up side by side and make for one hell of a finish.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew that we were definitely going to make contact there just because I'd given him the opportunity by not getting the good restart I needed. So I was expecting it. I was thinking back to Chase Briscoe, Grand Enfinger, Eldora, that finish. I was thinking how that one ended up, and I was like, man, I think we're just going to have to ride it off the wall, and we'll see who wins. And he had a bit of a nose on me. I think if he would have come to the line straight, he would have got me. But I knew if I could turn across and come across sideways and get the right front corner of my truck across the line, that I'd probably be able to get him.
Definitely made it for an exciting finish and hell of a way to go 3 in a row here in the Truck Series. And we're going to pack it up here. And I believe we're going to head next week Talladega. So we'll run 63 laps around that super speedway. Definitely going to be fun to get down to Talladega. Can you make it 4 in a row?
It's Talladega, man. There ain't no telling. I've never had luck there at any of the plate tracks on here before, man. But hell, I don't see why next week can't be the week. So,
alrighty, man. We appreciate you running with us here each and every week, man, and we look forward to getting down to Talladega and going in there already punched in and three in a row. Got some playoff points in there too, so be able to let it just hang loose out there. It's going to be exciting to watch, and hopefully we'll be talking to you from Victory Lane in Alabama.
Hey, man, hopefully so.
Good luck. Alrighty, that was your winner. Go 5 of Bailey Curry. What a hell of a show he and Jackson Allen put on there at the end. We'll try to get another view of it. From the restart. Here is another view of the green white checker from high atop the spotter stand here at Eldora. Owen Patterson made a big move there, up through the middle, take over that P3 position. Here comes that big slider and the crossover from Bailey Curry out of turn number 4. Contact there. Slider not making it quite happen there. Here goes that defensive strategy from the 05. And it's on from there. Up and over goes Allen, and Curry takes home his 3rd in a row. Congratulations to Bailey Curry, Texas native. As these fireworks go off in the distance. And we are down to just one race before the chase. So far, only Sawyer and Bailey Curry have punched their tickets. Will we have a repeat winner in week number 5, or will we have a newcomer adorn the Alabama Trucking 166 victory lane? We'll find out next Tuesday night, February the 2nd. 9:05 Eastern, the green flag will fall. Congratulations to Bailey Curry, Jackson Allen, and Josh Cully for the top 3. Sean Bounty, John Garrett round out the top 5. It'll be Justin White, Keegan Sabillo, Dave Matson, Matt Cherry, Alex Little in 10th. 11th, Adam Schroen. 12th, will go to Christopher Gale. Josh Ball, 13th, 14th, will be Storm Patterson, Mandarin Gregory, 15th, 16th, will be Chad Nelson. 17th, Kelvin Mosier, Roger Diebold, 18th, 19th, Brendan Clutterhouse, Elaine Hughes in the 20th spot. 21st is Tressa Knott. 2nd, Patrick Langley. The 3rd is Cal Weatherman. Credited with 24th, League Commissioner Sawyer Ott. Unable to make the call. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in to tonight's action. Tuesday Night Thunder will roll from Talladega Super Speedway Tuesday, February the 2nd. Y'all keep showing up. We'll keep showing out. Good night, everybody.